Hello, hi. Welcome, friends. We're here in lovely San Francisco, where Giant Bomb is located.
I cut too early away from you.
That's
I'll go back.
Ben and Brad. Hi, I'm Jeff.
That
Hello.
was more of a fade, a dissolve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A slow, not a slow fade, 'cause we've got slow.
Oh yeah, if you want slow fades.
I think this is the slowest fade.
Wow. Hey, we're still here.
Now it's me.
And now it goes back.
Oh.
Man, it's like
Look at all the hands.
What? That's
I feel like somebody went back in time and made it so my parents never met.
yeah, that's how it goes sometimes.
Now I'm just I no longer exist.
Well, it was a good run.
Yeah.
Hey, what happens when I hit this?
We
Hey.
go back in time
To 2001.
with the power of the Xbox.
Happy birthday at Easter.
Happy Easter, Xbox.
Do you think Huey Lewis has an Xbox?
Yes,
Okay.
but he does not let the news play it.
The news have to play on the old Commodore 64.
Yeah, which they're fine with. They're like,
Yeah.
I don't know, we're just over here playing LA Crackdown. Hello. So yeah, they put these things out, right? They announced it back at E3, and yesterday was the day for Xbox One games on Xbox One.
Yeah. And here they are.
They have been so careful to refer to these games as, or this platform as, the original Xbox, and in interviews they just continually refer to it as the OG Xbox.
Have they said that? Have they used the phrase the OG Xbox?
Yeah, as if to imply that the original Xbox is gangsta. It's the gangster, the killer, and the BloodRayne 2 dealer.
Thriller.
Right.
I'm going to turn everyone's audio up so everyone just know that now.
Okay.
It's going to get a little bit louder.
All right, I'll quiet down then, just to drive you, to make it weirder for you.
Thanks.
Hey, what's up? Hey, hi. So yeah, I bought a chunk of these games here, and they're all $10 a piece, with the exception of Red Faction 2. Those
THQ Nordic.
Yeah, THQ Nordic greedy.
Getting a little big for
They
the
want
britches.
15 for Red Faction 2, which, off the top of my head, I'm going to say not worth it. But I don't know. It's been a long time since I've played most of these games, if at all.
I would have thought KOTOR would be the one.
Yeah.
If anything was going to be the premium priced game, I would.
But you figure KOTOR is been on phones.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all these other places here. Ben, what are you doing? Oh gosh.
I'm just checking to make sure there's no
Keeps
problems.
leaning over my lap. I don't know what is going on here.
This is not okay.
He's keeping track of the audio.
Brad has chat open.
Yeah.
do.
Brad's in the chat. So if
Yeah,
you're
you got
watching
any
this
questions?
live,
Use the
See,
brand.
it's
new
wholesome.
Yeah. Use the brand new questions feature, and ask them.
yeah,
It's not brand new anymore.
but it's great.
It is one of the best features
Yeah.
since I've been here.
So what do you say? Should I jump into these games?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see Black.
Yeah.
All right.
I've
I
never
don't
seen this game.
know that I've seen Black since the time I saw it at E3.
Yeah. So did you go to that meeting
Yeah.
in the dark room where
Yeah.
they had the loudspeakers and yeah.
Maybe the loudest demo I've ever been to. It
Yeah.
was really something.
Black is a first-person shooter from the makers of Burnout. EA put this game out. Criterion developed this game.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting this. Oh, that's really good.
But the Microsoft thing doesn't show up. It used to have the Microsoft logo
right,
would appear
yeah.
at the bottom of that. It was like part of the boot up process that
Yeah.
would make it appear. And if you were doing things to your Xbox, you could change a lot of that stuff because that's all real time rendered. So you can make it blue or
Oh, wow.
you know.
That's cool.
So I played a little bit of Black yesterday.
Why is it called Black?
They thought it would be a cool
That
name.
Sounds
Hardcore.
edgy.
Black Ops, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. This screen will just do this, by the way. This is the game where they started using the term gun porn, I believe.
Yeah.
And they wanted, their whole pitch was like, every bullet, you know, should matter. Like it was an entire thing where they were just like, this fetishistic approach to shooting guns in video games. Which when you think about like this being 2006, I mean, it was the following year that would, was it really 2006?
Yeah, that's crazy. This game came out after the 360.
It was very late, because I remember wondering if they were going to do a 360 version of Black, so I guess maybe that makes sense. Do you want to look up the actual original release date? I want to make sure that that's correct, because that is a little weird. But
Yeah, February 24th, 2006.
Okay.
28th in North America.
Yeah, okay. So, you know, it was before Call of Duty 4 came along, and that was kind of the game that I think, you know, defined console shooters for the last decade. So the default controls in this game are not great by that comparison. But I did go in and they do let you kind of customize the controls however you want. So yeah, this little thing, it just keeps going through this of just like
All these different guns.
all these different guns and just like lovingly like massaging these guns.
You like aggressively racking metal into other metal?
Like, I mean, like I guess I kind of do, you know?
Guns. Guns.
Guns.
Guns.
Which had better guns, black or gun?
Black.
Gun just had the one, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was not called Guns. That was the sequel that got canceled.
They had made a game called Guns.
Chris Tilton did the music for this game.
Did he really?
He did.
No shit.
Yeah.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah, so I went in and you know, you can't really map it one-to-one per se, but I went in and modified the controls to try to get them close to what the kind of now standard is. This was a game that was like click the stick to zoom, because games used to do that.
Yeah.
Killzone kind of still did
Yeah.
for a long time, it's, as opposed to your left trigger type business. Okay. So I went in, let's just make sure it took here.
Man, look at that controller.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know which one is white button and which one is black button. I don't know which one, because it's made with bumpers.
Oh, they
for
mapped
this
those to
stuff.
bumpers? Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So I don't know which is which, but well, I think white is left and black is right. I don't know. Yeah, so this is, I kind of reconfigured the controls as such to try to do stuff here. I really wish that this game had sensitivity settings, because you turn really slowly. But let's get into it.
I'm told the stream audio is still a bit low.
Gameplay or mics?
I think the whole thing. You're not being super specific.
I'm just gonna bump up the whole thing a little bit. Jason said we're using like a new auto volume setting thing, but I don't know how to configure that, so
Yeah.
just gotta do it on the fly here, folks. Thank you for your
Treneska
patience.
Border Crossing. This is the second level of Black.
Oh, wait. It's the first level on that, like, overpass.
Vablensk City Street. It's not really an overpass. You go through a museum.
These are just PUBG cities.
I feel like
Yeah.
I remember you just standing in the middle of an overpass, like shooting cars at some point in this game.
You were specifically told to hold, but you didn't.
You just couldn't stop shooting.
Charlie team was down. I wasn't gonna let this guy get away.
FMV?
Yeah.
The hallway and the first floor were clear. I heard movement above. I made my way up. And that's when I saw him.
Can I monitor
The fourth
this
guy?
For a second.
Yeah, the fourth guy.
I mean, on here?
No, just like
The
looking at
after-action
chat.
report you filed states he got the drop on you. But he doesn't fire. Why?
He was American. Not Russian, not German, not Chechen. American.
Interesting. And how do you know that?
He spoke to me.
And what did this American say to you?
I can't remember. RPG hit the building. Everything's blank after that.
And your next assignment?
Doubleheader. Destroy a 7th wave weapons cache and stronghold at Nazran.
You were ordered to RV with a Lieutenant McCarver en route to the objective?
Yes. Would have been a breeze if the maps and the intel on the border crossing wasn't out of date.
Following all
the
this?
only thing right about it was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
farm.
Okay, it's a border crossing. There's a...
There's gonna be a test later.
Okay, all right. Here's some black intel for you. Shoot red objects to make them explode. That's
The government, the CIA doesn't want you to know the truth about shooting red barrels. Shoot that red barrel.
This is Bravo 3 radio check, over.
This is the stealth level.
Oh boy, that's a bad sound.
Yeah, I mean, this was them trying to do like a gritty military secret thing, and you know, This is extremely dark.
I gotta say, that's a pretty good looking gun.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you look at the environments and stuff, and look at the gun by comparison. You can tell where the work went in some of these cases.
A lot of man hours in that gun.
Yeah. It's the Gran Turismo of guns.
Yeah.
What's on our monitor?
Gun Turismo.
Just don't look at the bottom of it.
2-1, do you read me? Over. If you copy, I am proceeding to RV. Out.
Let us know in chat if game audio is too loud. I can't tell if it's just our speakers or the game.
Bravo 2-1, this is 3. Do you copy? Over.
Got him.
Oh. It's a weird way to approach that.
Huh. That was not pistol whipping, was it?
No, not. I mean, not like. I mean,
What exactly? Like, is that hitting somebody with a trigger guard?
it's like trying to hit him with the bottom of the.
Yeah, it's like
Hang on, now I want to know.
Oh, what is pistol whipping?
Yeah, like what is it?
It's like
pistol whip?
it's like slapping someone
Over,
across
like,
the face
kinda
with a
grab-
pistol.
broadside
Yeah,
with the side
like
of
the
the
side
gun?
of the gun. It's-
Okay. Nice little like fade out at the field thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of little effects like that.
And I guess at this point they'd had 5 years on the Xbox.
Right.
So how does this thing handle save games? Does it put them in the cloud like any other?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Any other Xbox One game?
It'll just treat it like an Xbox One game that way. Lie and go loud, I guess. Do that.
there's no sort of stealth indication, right? You said this is a sneaky mission. but-
Yeah, no, not really. But it
was.
seems like these guys are.
I think they're ready to.
So there's a bunch of ridiculous. The collectibles in this game are all like fucking secret intel of weird operations, and by the end of the game, you're just like finding like the blueprints to Area 51. You know, just like just weird shit.
Oh, so it's like based in reality.
Yeah, sort of. Also, no recharging health. You pick up health packs, and that's my health in the upper left. And the aim is a toggle. So even when you map it to the left trigger, it's not.
Yeah, I can see how this might not hold up super well.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it's from a time before they had really.
It's from before Call of Duty 4.
Yeah.
What an unsatisfying melee.
Yeah, not a lot of great contact. Okay, I'm almost dead here, so I need to first
Just
aid.
hide behind cover and get your regenerating health.
And this is 3, nothing heard. Proceeding to top hat. Over.
You have a lot of bullets.
Yeah. The hit effects don't seem great.
How many bodies is that to your left?
I don't know. Let me try to get out of trouble here.
Or is that... Wait,
1, 2, 3, and
I thought I saw a big pile of corpses there.
all right. Low on health. Moving on. No map. Also. Right? Yeah.
Did you review this?
I did.
I bet you did. Let's just see what GameSpot.com has to say.
Yeah, my memory of this is that it's like
7.3.
kind of disappointing.
Oh, 7.4. Oh. So close.
Like not a bad game, but
To be fair, his review read a lot like a 7.3 and not so much like a 7.4.
yeah. It's,
Black's first few levels are exciting. But the action movie formula wears thin fast, and the game's over not long after.
This is pretty exciting. Can you stealth kill him? No.
oh. I think that was some
Bravo 3,
intel.
Targets neutralized.
There's a laptop I just got, right? It's gonna tell me what was on it. Like, it'll pop up
Or
like
was that
across
the first aid kit?
Oh, maybe it was, yeah. Like when you pick up intel, it'll just like emblazoned across the screen.
This guy actually assassinated JFK.
You do literally find like photos of that by the end of the game. I think that's like one of the last like almost Easter eggy kind of intel things. Is like JFK photographs. And like, oh, fuck
It's
off.
just a picture of a smoking man.
Isn't today the day? I thought.
The JFK comes back?
No, I thought today was the day that they had to release all those CIA files.
Oh, I don't know.
Isn't it?
Maybe.
Pretty sure it's today.
Today is the day that Marty McFly went to the future and Back to the Future.
You can only retweet that tweet today. Don't do it any other
Don't
day.
do it any other day. Where are you holding all those
Is this where I
bullets?
was?
Yeah,
It's start.
I got pants. I got big pants.
it's totally
Jinko jeans.
it's totally today.
I got Jinko jeans
Yeah.
full of 5.56 ammo and I'm ready to party.
Okay, that's that. So I guess we just keep going this way, maybe?
I'm sure we're gonna find out all sorts of really good secrets.
CIA still trying to stop them from being released.
Huh.
Even though they are 50 years old.
Well, that's because the target's still at large.
Okay, we made it to this area before. Man, I am so fucking turned around.
I figured out why they call it black.
Yeah?
Because that's what 60% of the screen is at any given time.
Dang.
I would drop my mic, but it's so little that it's
Yeah.
just like doesn't have the same effect.
You really told the game.
I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate in the comments.
Whoa.
From all these black fanboys out here in
Speaking
full
the
force.
truth. I remember actually like getting some shit for that black review.
Really?
I got this chuckle at you. It was laughing now.
You know, just okay. There we go. It's very slow canned animations of just a guy going, oh. Where?
Oh, I thought that was a barrel. It has a big flame on it.
That's a tarp. An explosive tarp. It's totally an explosive tarp.
Really gave it to that tarp. These guys, do you hear something? Nope.
Let's go check on the tarp.
I gotta go.
Go this way. Hey,
Objective
finish the
complete.
objective.
Shoot that one guy.
Okay.
Do you have your passport ready?
Yeah, it's right here.
We'll see. Terribly bothered.
He laughed again.
Tickles.
Yeah. Shoot that barrel on the left too.
That was really their kind of entire gimmick for this game, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Stuff blowing up real loud.
Like at some point, it plays like a light gun game where you
Yeah.
just like walk into every fight, try to shoot the stuff that explodes, and then mop up the few guys that are left. Man, the aim sensitivity gets even shittier when you zoom in. Oh god, these guns. On top of that, like coming back to it now after years and years of shooters being like the biggest games in the world for like the decade following this, or for a lot, I guess a large part of it, like these guns feel like shit. Like this doesn't feel great.
People think cool with the audio.
We made our own border crossing.
I know it's a little spiking, so I dropped it a tiny bit.
Oh, I need to use it. Oh, oh, hi, oh.
I didn't know crossing the border was this hard.
Blow up. Shoot another thing and make it blow up.
See anything?
There's more red to be shot. That's red. Yeah. There's also one to the right. Like barely to the right of the other one you just shot. Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
All right, I can see some merit in this.
Yeah, it's like structurally ridiculous, but you know, not without. What? Oh,
He's just shooting through the floor at you with a machine gun.
okay. Like no recoil on that weapon at all. Just hold down the trigger and it just.
You can tell you're almost dying because your heartbeat's louder. Oh, you got some grenades now.
Yeah.
It's on.
Now I make my own explosions.
I wish there was like a grenade-based shooter where you have like different types of grenades and stuff. Like, I feel like grenades are they seem like almost an afterthought in most games.
Yeah, like you're practically using them to flush enemies out so that you can then shoot them with the gun.
Yeah, so like what if you had a game where you had super high mobility options, like a jump jets or whatever, and grenades and stuff? Or I guess you'd want to be stuck to the ground because they lose effectiveness. I don't know. I feel like grenades are underexplored territory for video game combat.
Like they're in every game, but
Yeah.
no one.
They're
like,
kind of you know what you get.
Yeah,
and-
they're rarely used.
That feels like
well.
something that Devolver should put out.
yeah.
Like, I feel like they've got a whole line of like, gimmicky, boutique little first-person shooters.
I destroyed covert footage of North
Topical.
Korean nuclear plants,
Oh.
and that's a good thing, apparently. Like, okay. Doesn't seem like
Wait,
something.
go back and look at that.
Well, I've gone.
Those aren't bullet holes. That's not how. How big are your bullets?
Big.
Instead of 5.56, it's like they're 5.6.
Do you have all the games that they put out, or just most of them?
Most of them.
Pull up that full list.
Ooh, is that intel? No, it's grenades.
Grenades make me smarter as well.
Where do you go to the gym? The grenade store.
Across the border. This seems like get out this side, right?
Maybe you climb that watchtower.
Like you can't jump.
Oh.
Like in a lot of ways, this game feels like GoldenEye,
Yeah.
almost. Like, you know, you don't have the, like the aiming's a little different, but it feels like more akin to that era of shooter. But I guess ultimately, yeah, this game's just kind of on the cusp, right? Between the two. Someone is alive and shooting. I just don't know where.
Probably a bad idea on their part after seeing what you did to
Yeah.
the base by yourself.
Now they're going to be the ones. All right, yeah, this is where we came from. So we just say what our next objective is. No. No. Shoot me. Oh, hey, hi.
Nice use of cover.
Yeah,
You really threw him off.
my tree strat is
Where'd he go?
All right.
and yeah, with stuff like that, it feels like they want to have that cinematic little guy fall thing. So those guys only take like one bullet or two.
They opened the door for you.
Yeah.
Is that a boss?
No.
Top hat has been negotiated. Continuing to blockhouse. Figures 2-0. over.
Should I shut down the YouTube event for this?
Oh, is it not?
Some people are asking.
Yeah, sorry everyone, I'm having some technical difficulty getting this working on other players. I hope to resolve it by our next.
Yeah, it feels so mechanical. Like it feels like you're walking around a map in like a slow no clip mode. Like the terrain doesn't. You just get this slow slide. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're just kind of like floating around.
Yeah. Like that's what's giving me these kind of like light GoldenEye vibe. Oh right, I picked up the shotgun. Radio down.
Blockhouse. Figures 2-0 until RV over. I say again. Figures
This guy doesn't
2-0
know
until
what's in-
RV blockhouse has fallen over.
Oh God!
It was a highly unsatisfying
What did you
melee
do to
kill.
him?
I went inside of him as I hit him with the
It's
shotgun.
3 RV now.
And
Look,
his
Stat,
knees
over.
bent backwards.
Yeah.
If you read
well,
me, stage
I hit
2
him pretty
now in
hard.
play. I am moving forward out.
How did that guy shoot me?
This game was like a really good home theater game at the time too. Like these guns are just so over the top, loud, weird that it was just deafening.
Yeah, I think they had like 85 speakers set up in every
Blockhouse now.
room.
Checking the yard. Over.
See a red barrel,
With this stuff? Oh,
but between
I say again, defending blockhouse proceeding to objective will advise shortly out.
It's gonna be a real bummer if you can't see that stuff.
yeah, yeah. A game full of red objects. When red is the color you have trouble seeing.
I guess you just have to shoot everything.
Oh yeah, I gotta heal up here.
goddamn force of nature.
Yep, that's red. That thing we were just shooting.
Okay.
This is 3. I'm taking out hard targets in the area.
Yeah, that's a lot of gun sound.
Oh, I'm really getting fucked up here. The health kit right there. I just gotta get there.
Why not?
There's probably someone behind it, you know?
Just the tink, the little tink. Any questions about Black?
Not really.
Yeah, this game
Yeah.
kind of speaks for itself.
I feel like
We'll wrap up Black here in a
I feel like
sec.
black is pretty straightforward.
that was cool. That was red. That'd be another pretty good title for this game. Nothing's red.
Blockhouse made safe. Minimal resistance. Proceeding to RV. Out.
Carver's got an RV up here. We're gonna. He's a member of the Good Sam Club.
Where's he keeping that RV?
Yeah, it's a grow operation.
He uses the CIA's finest technology fight zombies here? Like, this
Yeah.
is really spooky all of a sudden.
Crystal magic.
Yeah, it's the zombie level.
RV in figures 3, 4, bring it in.
Pretty much everything in there's red. Not those.
It's interesting that this has been made like something that you can play a little more easily now on the Xbox One, just because it is this like this weird, like especially playing it now and thinking about it, like yeah, it's this weird like last hurrah for console shooters before they really got good.
Yeah.
I mean, Halo, you know, like Halo, obviously, like people really
Yeah,
like those games.
Halo is like kind of its own thing.
Yeah. But before this type of just like straightforward, almost corridor shooter. And before they really focused more on like modern scenarios and stuff, you know, like this is 06. This is still the era of like big old Medal of Honor games and early Call of Duties. That guy had a Jason mask and got up after I killed him.
That's what Jason does.
Yeah.
He gets back up after you kill him.
Yeah. Bring out the big
Area
guns.
clear, moving in.
Straight out of Army of Two.
Oh no.
All right, Black.
All right, Black.
Alright, Black.
Unless you're dying to get to the end of this level.
I mean, I feel like it's going to be like right here or something, but whatever.
Oh, he's gonna have to replay all that.
Yeah, all checkpoint progress will be lost.
Oh. All right, I'll leave it up to you.
Let me just, if it's right here.
2-1, this is 3, message over.
Can you just run past these guys?
I don't know. In some cases, like the gate won't flow open until you kind of clear it out.
Sure. I don't think that.
What do you think of my cool throw?
That was bad.
They're not impressed.
They didn't take you seriously. So
Yeah.
That was a good throw then.
Yeah, I got them off their game, which is a valid tactic. It's also just so painfully slow, like with no run in these big open areas, or like, you know, the ability to just kind of run to get behind cover or something. Like it's just like.
Big Knife asks, remember when they made a spiritual sequel to this game on 360 called Body Count and it was terrible?
Yes, it was terrible. Body Count's a bad game.
Oh wait, was that Stuart Black game?
Yeah.
That was like the director.
Black. Yes.
The director?
The director of Black.
We totally
named Stuart
omitted.
Black.
We totally omitted the best trivia about this game,
Yeah.
which is the director of this game's last name is Black.
Any
pretty
call sign
good.
on this net, this is Bravo.
God, yeah, Body Count.
Farmhouse now. I say
bad.
again, farmhouse now. RV
all I
is
remember
empty.
about
What is
it.
your
Yeah.
situation?
Definitive giant bomb.
Yep, that's our stamp.
This is 2-1.
what we said.
You're to sweep and clear the area for intel.
That's our catchphrase.
We'll contact you in figures.
It's bad.
2-0.
It's bad.
Search the farm building. Okay.
Okay.
I've hit my limit.
Wow. Okay. Actually, somebody in the chat just said the end of this level is like a farm or something.
Yeah.
So that was probably the end of that level. But there's other Xbox games to play.
There are. Like
There are.
BloodRayne 2.
Oh, all right.
I don't know how you're going to like
Sure.
pick up on this without having played BloodRayne 1, but they've chosen to only make BloodRayne 2 available at this time.
It seemed like they were pretty candid about like licensing agreements being
Yeah, I mean,
factor with
just
a lot of these games.
reality of it being like, especially like a game with a bunch of licensed music, all that will have expired.
This is way smoother here than it was on the original Xbox.
Yeah, because it was
It's all
not a
3D,
video.
It's all 3D rendered.
Yeah,
Like that frame rate is higher. That's cool.
yeah.
That's neat.
This video, however, welcome back to Demo Derby.
This is vintage quality.
This isn't even full screen. What is going on? It's like,
Rubbed in Vaseline.
why is the top of this cut off? Like, it's not even like that powered by video was not.
Yo, like, what is this output? It's almost widescreen, but not quite.
That's really strange.
Yeah,
Is it
okay.
showing on the stream? Bro? Yeah, is the stream's not stretching it though, is it? Like, no, you see the borders there too, right? It's weird. Well, you know, like it could have been a resolution thing. Like, keep in mind, like this generation, it was not a guarantee that every game would be 16:9.
Right.
So I wonder
Most
if
of them were not, I think.
This is their like evil within, like, you know, we try to have a cinematic choice that keeps the frame rate up, but also it's a choice. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can do anything. So I remember that. Yeah, there are a lot of cheats for this game.
Do you want Brad, do you want to
Chuggy
put some
mode
BloodRayne 2
or-
cheats?
Sure.
These are the cheat. Yeah, that's how you spell a sentence.
Is there a big head mode?
Probably. I feel like this
Oh
is the
boy.
that would have that.
Wow, this is. You know what? This is actually like a super awesome cheat system.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me get the full list. I've got part of it here. Blank Ugly Pustule Eater gives you all powers. Also sounds utterly disgusting.
Yeah,
Would you eat a pustule?
if it was prepared properly.
How? What?
Probably with
The
some
proper.
What are we talking?
garlic
Proper
sauce.
preparation.
That said no. It said that was not valid.
No? Huh.
Oh, maybe I need to. Majesco. Maybe I just need to do that. Yeah. Okay. That's how you do it.
Uber Taint Jode Durf Quiz for God mode. Might as well just go all the way, right?
Sure. Uber taint. What?
Jode, J-O-A-D.
The word is
Was
chode.
queef on there?
No.
Jode. What?
Durf, D-U-R-F.
Okay. Is that the last one?
No. Quiz, K-W-I-S.
Is that the last one?
Yes. All right. Those are probably the good ones. There's like enemies explode. And
Yeah, there's a bunch of
extra jibs, which is dodge this moist pimp. Just in case you're wondering.
You ready? You've been quiet tonight. Yeah,
Remember video games?
you shouldn't worry.
Kinda?
You've
They used
got
to
me
all
here
look
help.
kind of like this.
Yeah.
I'm not worried, Severin.
And it was
I
like-
don't need your help. Or the Brimstone Societies.
What's
Well,
up with
good thing
BloodRayne?
I'm fun to have
She's a
around then.
vampire?
She's a vampire?
She's a vampire.
Yes,
She's a vampire.
it's a very good thing. I expect a number of horrible deaths tonight.
Uh-huh. I'm guessing that dress will cause a few of them.
Zelensky's really outdone himself tonight.
You going to an orgy?
Man, oh man, I've
Hopefully.
got to come to Zelensky's
Hear a
more
little
often.
more of this, maybe?
Yeah.
Turn the speaker up.
But you know Tom. Amazing.
My God,
Like
look
we're
at
missing the
that.
BloodRayne lore.
Nice. Oh, that's definitely stimulating my economy.
Jesus, Bill sees her, and I'll be on my back for the rest of the weekend.
Okay, mics are working fine. I'm gonna check out the upper floors.
Pardon me, Mayor, Governor. I'll return in just one moment.
How come they're not wearing masks?
It's very clever. You look thirsty, Chief. Why don't you hail a passing scotch? Hello. Welcome. Daryl Zelensky. And I, do mean welcome. It kills me to ask, darling, but have we met?
Darling, I'm sure you'd remember.
But you have no drink. Heads will roll. I've brought up a case of lovely Merlot for this evening.
Please, but something stronger. I never drink wine.
She's talking about the stairs, will you? If you can tear yourself away, darling.
I thought she was talking about something
Nice
else.
turnout. City council, captains of industry, high rollers, mob bosses. Everyone's here but the crown heads
Wait,
of the
how
order.
come the
They're shooting
guy
up in
from
the
the
bathroom
car
with
is
a
in the
couple of
building now?
soldiers. You find anything?
Why didn't they just walk in?
Nose ran a bit upstairs.
He can't be
Looks like a
seen. He's
host
got to
of
stand over here.
Why is he here in the first place?
a brother.
Why is this guy looking over, going like, "Hey, you talking to a?"
Vampire.
You talking
Why are
about
you-
shady character in the corner of the room?
That's still all bad news for him. There's one room in particular upstairs, locked tight, very high security.
You didn't break in.
You're interrupting. A lot of Zerinsky's staff are wearing the sigil. The vampire overlord Gaiden may be long dead, but his cult is still at large.
Like Brimstone suspected. And that makes Zerinsky their grand wizard. Sick bastard.
Whatever's behind that door upstairs is probably very educational.
This might be fun after all. I'll take a look. You have something for me?
Is it a gun?
Hello, angels. I missed you.
Oh right, she doesn't use guns. She's like Batman.
Yeah.
Not your
Only cuts
style,
people to
mate.
death.
You'll want to be a little cautious, okay? Oh, that's real nice. Both hands on the stairrail, please.
What?
She was giving him the finger.
Oh, why?
Who's this guy?
That's BloodRayne.
Oh, this looks like sharper. This
Yeah,
is
this
like,
wow, actually. That looks like really high res. Huh.
Remember video games?
Yeah, now I do.
I could just jump like this all day long and go, man, they don't make them like this no more.
Yeah, it's a shame.
What is this? Would you call this like character action?
I guess so. I mean, yeah.
Or
maybe just an action,
just an
action game, an
one of
action
those-
adventure game, maybe. Action adventure typically means there's an inventory, but
just
or
one of
puzzle
those-
solving, like
one of those early to mid 2000s just video game ass
yeah, like
video
what would you
games.
call a Tomb Raider game,
Yeah,
right? I mean,
yeah.
it's an action adventure.
Sure.
Because there's puzzle solving and that sort of stuff.
It's just one of those B tier, like.
Whoa.
A tier.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't know
Sure.
if you saw me just fuck up that TV. No, this is if you were talking about something like a B game,
Yeah.
for example, this would be a quintessential example
Sure.
of such a thing. X for blades, B for kick.
Dude, this thing is really dark.
That was the times, man. Yeah, like what
So
do
you
we?
turn up the brightness?
Yeah, there was an option. Yeah,
And maybe get those subtitles. Oh, they're on.
they are on. Yeah.
I haven't seen any of them.
Yeah.
Dude, those are worth a lot of money.
Not anymore.
Hey, you're breaking all our
Area's off
shit.
limits to guests, lady.
I'm no guest, pal.
Yeah, buddy.
Party's down.
I'm no pal, friend.
You're killing Jared Leto.
Someone had to.
Oh, Jesus.
The second time that sound of that voice clip was even better.
Just the sound of the blood is...
Feet on prey. Feet on prey. Just add insult to injury on the way out.
Yeah.
Just drain you of your blood, now I'll kick you in the face. Javizo in the chat says that the original Xbox One and S render these Xbox games at 4 times their original resolution, whatever that is.
Right. Yeah.
And the Xbox One X renders them at 16 times their original resolution.
Yeah, they've been out there touting that number, which
Yeah.
is kind of a strange.
Yeah, it's like a weird thing. It's like, I don't know what these look like before. But this definitely looks sharper.
Yeah, it's a cleaner look.
This looks a lot more
Not modern.
Modern is
it
a
looks
stretch.
like an up-res.
But I was gonna say, like, this looks a lot more kind of passable than.
This looks like what happens when you were to say raise the internal rendering resolution of a polygonal game.
Sure.
If you had access to those sorts of options in a game.
Yeah. But I was gonna say this looks better than Black did, for whatever reason.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know why.
Fine. Too late.
Yeah, black still looked pretty grungy. What did I don't even know what I did.
What?
There.
I don't think that's how physics work. Seems to be working though.
I don't like this game. I don't like the sounds. I don't like mostly the sounds.
Didn't you say your wife is into this game?
Yeah.
What if have you asked what she sees in it?
She just the original Xbox was I believe
the time and place.
one console she had in the home.
Okay.
Some
nostalgia
at the time, and yeah.
Play.
She liked to play.
I'll accept that.
She likes to play some
Big into
BloodRayne.
decapitations?
Not supposed to be in here, lady.
Shut the f. May I escort you back to the party?
That's how you can tell it's an old game. They didn't say it. Did you see that shit?
That's pretty cool.
Oh man, now it's the Matrix.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Everything
now it's
kinda
really
was.
a demo derby.
I don't think I have unlimited health. She's really good at doing that.
Yeah. It's really dumb.
You're right. Also, it's amazing.
Yeah, no, this is...
Ah, the guy's immune to chain.
I'm not locked onto him.
Never mind.
Where'd the bodies go?
Problem solved. They're vampires. They're just like...
Oh, yeah. See, you shouldn't even be in this room because they specifically said you can't come in and they have to invite you in.
Well.
This game is not that old.
Yeah,
but holy crap, man!
Like remember, like yeah, you gotta think about it in terms of like games kind of have come a long way.
Like, like I had been in this line of work for a while by the time this game came out.
Yeah,
like it doesn't feel like that long ago that this came out, but this looks super fucked up.
Looks like we've got a party crasher up here.
My mom got me a subscription to a gaming magazine, like a little 6-month subscription. Can't remember what it was called. Maybe like Play. Was that like a later?
Yeah, that's
to the party.
There's a magazine called Play.
Yeah, and they had an issue that was like the top 50 sexiest video game ladies ever, and I think BloodRayne was #1. And then when that issue came, my mom canceled the subscription.
Nice.
Was BloodRayne on the list, like, on the short list of like video game characters that appeared in Playboy?
Probably.
There was like a while there that they were like, we've got Tifa, or, you know, whatever the
I don't know
fuck.
if I should look this up on the corporate Wi-Fi, but
You can't
Sure.
be here, lady.
Oh man, look at the blade. She's damp here.
Dampier go down just like anybody else.
Oh, not just like anybody else. Wanna try me?
Jeez, here's an article from 2015 on Playboy, the hottest video game characters ranked. They're still at it.
Is BloodRayne still #1?
I don't know, we should find out if BloodRayne is still on the list.
See it by choice, huh?
It's still gotta be on the list.
Dilated perception, slow time for easier combat.
There's nothing sexier than shooting a chain at somebody and locking them onto a rhino horn.
Oh yeah.
Oh, never mind, this list came from ranker.com.
Oh, they can't be trusted. Holy shit, you cut that dude in half.
Is there no end to her cruelty?
That guy's shooting you.
I'm trying to, I need to
hit white to...
Yeah, I just...
I'm told one Alex Navarro gave this game a score of 7.3.
Oh, that's
wow.
what I was thinking of the 7.3.
Now I see where all that score went. What that means right there.
Yep. I want it. Okay, there we go.
Damn it!
No, I don't want any powers. I just. Okay, can't block bullets. She's not that good.
logo from the title screen.
That's a vampire lair. I knew it.
Portal to Vampire Land.
Vampirevania, we're here.
Hell of an operation you've got here, Zarensky. Cult of Kagan's gone multinational, huh? Now I know.
I don't know what any of
exactly
those
who I'm
words
up
mean.
against.
Is that Kano? Oh.
Wow, I haven't seen one of you guys for decades. Where you been hiding yourselves?
Bronish krona babarish. Bruka kronos dela.
Oh, the old tongue still? I never learned it. Seemed kinda highfalutin. That's gonna heal funny.
This looks fun.
No, not really. I mean, it's,
Any questions about Blood?
Alright, thanks for the lesson, bitch.
Whoa.
Twisted wind acquired.
Every time you cuss, you get a new power.
Yep. Just like real life. Now I can do that. What do you think of that?
That's all right. That's kind of cool.
I remember. Okay, I was about to say I remember BloodRayne being a big deal, but I don't think that's quite accurate. I feel like I remember a lot of people talking about BloodRayne.
Yeah, I definitely had some friends who were way into BloodRayne. I think they were just horny though.
Okay. Checks out.
All right, we went through that vampire door.
Yeah.
Dragon pistols.
Xbox hard disk.
Thanks, BloodRayne.
Thanks, BloodRayne.
Thanks. All right. All right.
This is a game that people freak the fuck out about.
Yeah,
and, and ask Microsoft to make more of, and all that stuff.
This is the game so fondly remembered that they announced it with the backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
It's like, if you want to throw out one fan favorite Xbox game, this might be it. It's like,
yeah, they've re-released
everywhere.
Of the things that hadn't been re-released. It's definitely up there.
Yeah.
It's maybe right behind Fusion Frenzy.
Yeah. Did we ever, weren't we trying to figure out the other day if they had made a second Crimson Skies?
I think there are 2 Crimson Skies games, and
okay,
and this might be the one that came after. What might the other one be a PC game? But I don't remember for sure.
You guys gonna download Mario tonight?
The Great War promised hope for a nation.
Too. I just
the prohibition
preloaded it.
and depression.
Excited.
Well, then you're not going to download it tonight.
Oh, you're right. I'm gonna unlock it tonight.
The new nations turned to the sky.
You got a review on the site if you haven't read it yet.
Yeah.
Dan really liked it.
And with it,
I want to play that game. Also, everything I read about the motion control stuff.
this is a world.
Yeah, that
It was everything I was worried about at E3.
This is
Seems like it's there and not great, but
okay, there are apparently 2 different Crimson Skies games.
yeah, and they're different in tone. Like one is more serious.
There was one on the PC,
and this is the one that's a little more like
Indiana Jones type stuff. Yeah, this PC game almost sounds like a sim.
Right.
Is that Mario?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Mario. This is surprise. We're Super Mario Odyssey.
It gets around.
It definitely looked like Mario with a gun. Oh, the humanity.
Is this just an ad for the game? I hate it when game intro movies are cut like a trailer and stuff like that, or just like
I already have it.
Yeah, like this. I put it in.
I hope you don't mind if I leave my socks on. Hey, Maria?
Oh, you knucklehead.
Nathan Drake ass motherfucker.
It's just hanging out in suspenders and boxer shorts. Oh man, that's so sad. That's so sad. That's just.
So
I like how they specify for this game and not just
right, not for
it
every.
no longer works.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not unexpected, but just seeing it like that.
So there's this though.
Okay, yeah.
You're playing on Axe Row? I know you were.
You mean Kali?
Scrub.
Yeah, you could
totally play it on Kali.
Kali, X-Link Kai.
Yeah.
Whatever tunneling thing. It sounds like there are still people playing Shadowrun that way as well.
Huh. Okay.
We were talking about like the Games for Windows Live stuff and all that, but it sounds like there are still people.
All right. That's better than nothing.
Yeah. My player name is New Player. Yeah, Nathan.
Wait,
sure, that's me.
It's actually Nathan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Nathan Drake, last name looking motherfucker.
Hardest difficulty is locked. You got to prove yourself first. Okay, fire primary, fire secondary. Fly the plane, view, zoom, action, brakes, boost. Special moves and roll on the right stick. Okay.
There's Mario.
Steady, Nathan. It's a me. Steady now. No sudden movements. Steady. Problem with the high stakes table, Nathan. A few bad hands and you could lose everything. Your Zeppelin, your money, your plane.
Buddy, you are going to have to smooth out the speech if you want me to understand anything you're saying beyond that you've got a gun.
Wages. Pardon the intrusion, Sheriff, but a shrewd gambler always collects his debts early.
That accent's all over the place.
But he's like, he died, fly away, like fell out of the door. Whoa!
Well, they're in a blimp.
Well, I trust I was a gentleman last night. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a plane to catch.
That's not. You wouldn't be able to.
I think
you definitely can't.
What?
Nathan, are you going, y'all? This is my plane now.
Yeah, well, you win some, you lose some.
It's a famous one-liner.
Still have your Zeppelin.
I still have your Zeppelin.
Well, it's a good thing I got my plane and my Zeppelin. Oh, wait.
You out there?
I should tell you guys, I did all the accents for this game. That's why it was so
Where have you
good.
been, Nathan? I had to hit Joe's solo.
Sorry about that. I got a little hung up. How much did you make off with?
A couple grand.
I'm afraid we're gonna need more than that.
What do you mean?
I had a little problem in the high-stakes poker room last night.
What kind of problem?
There's only one kind of problem.
Thibodeau cheated me
I
out.
have a gambling
So
problem.
you had a problem in the poker room?
Wait, a zap?
Poker.
Rendezvous
hanging out with
Calico
Pokemon?
Bay.
Yeah, he's in the poker
I'll
room.
fill you in on the details.
I bet it all on
Poke
Mr.
Bowl. They're
Mime.
very hot right now. I spent it all on raw fish.
Nathan, I did some checking.
This also looks kind of sharp.
Yeah.
Hiding the Pandora and
Doesn't
those
look terrible.
islands up ahead.
Oh.
Follow me.
Oh no.
Like the UI elements, like, or the stuff that, like the text and map and that sort of stuff. Stuff that looks a little grungy still, but.
Well, the good news, you have $2,000.
Better check your guns. Make sure they're not jamming. Practice on
Oh,
those
these
weather
guns are
balloons.
jamming, all right.
I haven't gotten to read it yet, but I think it was today.
Shooting
Did this
looks
go
like they're
today?
working.
No, this is a couple days old. Some people might have seen it already. Anyway, IGN posted like a pretty in-depth, like technical breakdown of all this stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't read it, so I can't. I've just seen some quotes floating around, but
Try a secondary weapon.
it seems like there's
Practice
some
on those abandoned
pretty
gun towers.
interesting little tidbits about how they got the stuff working in that story. Like they had to bake some of the original Xbox functionality into the chip for the Xbox One. Because doing it in software would have been like just too crazy hard.
Oh, huh.
So like they were thinking about some of this stuff, or maybe it was for the 360 backwards compatibility. Actually, I'm not sure. Anyway, clearly I have not read the story yet.
Good job.
Good job.
Good job.
I had Doc adjust your brakes. Give him a test.
I'm having trouble figuring out what exactly is going on with your plane.
It's got the propellers in the back because it's crazy.
Okay. And then the jet engine is
Test your
like
plane's handling.
on the propeller?
Try pulling an Immelman.
Something like that, yeah. Pull back. With right
Well done.
thumbstick.
Pull a few more maneuvers, just to be sure. Great.
Use the boost to get through.
When you're done, fly to me and we'll continue. That's a snap roll.
That's a snap roll fact.
That's an Immelman. That's a backstall loop.
Rear backstall loop.
Great.
Do you remember that one X Games where Tony Hawk managed to do the backstall loop for the first time?
Yeah, changed
Now we better
professional
hurry.
skateboarding forever.
Use your boosters.
Stuff that you're just like, this is not even possible.
Yeah, like
it
it's
just
inhuman.
drops it and you're just like, what? What's next? Like a double Immelman?
There's our Zeppelin. Be careful. We got Cajun.
There's our Zeppelin.
No problem. Let's take these guys out.
That's
quick.
not a Zeppelin.
Follow my lead.
This is
All
a
right,
Zeppelin.
boss, now you're talking.
Looks like them fortune hunters want their zip bag.
What?
I don't know.
There's something weird about the analog control too. Like I was feeling a little bit with the aiming in black. I don't
What are you
know.
shooting at me for? Hey, what are you
You're
shooting
in the
at
damn
me
way.
for?
You know, these sticks are so much more sensitive
Heads up, Nate.
and capable than those original analog sticks were. Like they just controlled feels weird in a way that I wouldn't have expected. I'm curious to see if people will start tunneling their Xbox Ones through like a fake LAN to try to play this over System Link. Yeah. It's kind of a shame that they didn't provide like an easy way to set some of that stuff up.
AA gun so we can board our Zap.
I mean, that'd be like a weirdly advanced thing for people to do. Even if they did try to make it easy, but it'd be kind of neat if you could do that a little.
I wonder if that's just like opening some support can of worms to, to actually tell people to do that
Let's board
stuff.
the Pandora.
Who's gonna fly it? We need Big John.
He took off during last night's card game. Until we track him down, I'll have to do my best.
Yeah, so you know, like this game's just got like a unique style to it, you know. But I feel like the main reason people would talk about this game is that it was an awesome multiplayer game in its day. So, like without that, it's kind of gutted a little, I guess.
Was it just straight up dogfighting? Anything more to it than that?
Let's go to the menu and look. That.
Man, game menus.
Yes, I want to go back to the menu system. What?
Menu design.
Yeah.
Come a long way.
So it looks like you can do two-player split screen on System Link. Dogfight, team dogfight, keep away. There is loot on the map. Hold the loot.
You want to try and do one?
We can't.
Oh, I thought you said.
Oh, we could do split screen, but you know, let's just move on with it. We got a lot of games left to get through, so. I wonder if the voice chat works. Some games would only do voice chat over Xbox Live, but not over System Link to begin with, and all that sort of stuff. But I'm
trying to remember what you talked into on an Xbox.
Oh, I got really excited there for a sec.
Man, that's a bummer.
So clearly they've done some work to these games to make it pop these error messages.
Yeah. That's sad.
That sucks. Like they should have just removed the option if they could have.
Yeah.
But maybe that would have been more work. Probably would have been more work. Dead to Rights. Namco.
The guy's got 2 guns.
It's Jack Slate.
Jack Slate? The Jack Slate?
The Jack Slate.
Man.
I don't know if he's got a dog in this one. Isn't that the whole thing with this game?
Yeah.
Shadow Dancer.
I think the dog was in the first one.
Like a John Wick situation.
Not quite.
No, the dog's out there doing dirt.
The dog is like distracting people or attacking people.
Yeah, I had never had an Xbox, so this is just like a whole new. Seeing all these for the first time.
Yeah. A lot of these came out on PS2 also.
Didn't have one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's where I played Sands of Time.
God, there were just so many games coming out back then. Like at this tier, you know, like I was saying with BloodRayne, like just this sort of B-level.
A constant flow. Like games like this are why Octobers and Novembers were insane, because there'd be like 20 games coming out.
Yep.
You just get a stack of boxes of review discs, and it's like, all right.
And they were all like this, just like competent but kind of
generic.
generic.
Like, this is well made for what it is, but like I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
I seem to remember. I bet Greg reviewed this game. If not, he may have reviewed the second one.
I think this is a Greg joint. I was just reading his Escape from Butcher Bay review the other day. Yes.
It's a ghost.
Overlooking its problems won't be easy, but if you manage to, you'll find that Dead to Rights is an intense and challenging game.
8.1.
7.6. I can't find an author. Yeah, it was great.
You know, remember like the whole dual pistol thing, Max Payne, John Woo, like all this stuff was like very, like Matrix, like all that stuff was very fresh, I guess.
Like 2002, I think I just saw for this. So yeah, this is like 3 years post Matrix. Why would you put the guns down?
That's how badass he is.
I was feeling under the weather yesterday, and I slept most of the day to try and recover. And you forget how sleeping 16 hours in a 24-hour period can make you the following day. You just get so fatigued.
Oh, that sounds great.
It was nice then.
Man, that sounds good.
Now I'm getting hit with like a second wave.
I woke up at 4 o'clock today.
Why?
Because I don't know. Just did.
Trigger was to disarm, who knew?
Sometimes playing games like super early in the morning is kind of awesome. It's still dark outside.
Yeah.
Nobody's awake.
This just keeps going. No one has spoken.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let this guy walk out of the crime scene.
Well, he's a cop. You're
Still.
a cop. Weird. Yeah, this is a weird choice. Yeah, look at this title screen also not filling the screen like vertically.
Also playing that whole video that you just watched.
Right. This menu's great. No blood.
No blood, please.
Chat pointing out this is from before Namco merged with Bandai.
Yep. Just a Namco game.
Good to think about.
Pac-Man.
Yeah, this is Pac-Man 3. Well, they originally started it in development as Pac-Man 3, and at some point decided to change the name. But that's all they changed.
They just changed the main character.
Gold.
I'm gonna skip that stuff. Let's
Grant City. Hardest place on Earth.
Now this is like a wider aspect ratio than the video was or the menu was. Like, it seems like there's just a lot of resolutions happening here.
Lost and found on a daily basis. And if you're not one of the lucky finders, you're probably dead. That's not to say there's no justice here. It's just hard to reach sometimes, under layers of crime and corruption that stretch between the gutter and the glamour.
It's like lasagna.
It was another gray autumn.
Crime is the ricotta.
Green to caution yellow.
Grit is the sauce.
Pretty soon they'd be danger red.
And I'm the noodles.
Then dead brown.
The citizens from cheese. Dog is that little bit of Parmesan you put on top. Dog is the
This is
Bailey.
Slate. I'm on it.
Because you're not supposed to eat his dog. What?
Caution!
Yeah, this looks sharper. Yeah.
Get the hell out of here!
What?
He said, "Get the hell out of here." You heard him.
It's a construction guy running at you, shooting, yelling, "Get the hell out of here!"
That'll go.
That's right. He needs a dog or he needs a gun. When you got
This
that
looks
gun.
like these text pop-ups remind me of oh god, what's the name of the silent scope?
Oh yeah. Ugh. It's backwards on the left-right stuff, like Ratchet and Clank was. Like, I'm dying playing this game. I got him. Ugh.
It was a different time. A lot of things had yet to be figured out.
Push A to fire.
Wait, you really shoot the face buttons?
Yeah. Like, right trigger is like a lock-on to enemy button.
Is the dog the gimmick in this game?
Yeah,
I feel like I could have sworn there was something.
Is there any slow-mo?
I don't know. You'd think that there would be, yeah, but I don't know that there actually is.
I could have sworn there was something else to this, but...
An impassable object for me to pass through. I don't know why I'm making them talk like Batman.
You know what parts of Nier remind me of games from this era?
Yeah.
Like, stuff like, shit like that. Just like areas that it very much looks like you should be able to walk in, except there's just an invisible wall there. Like, some things about Nier feel like a PS2 game.
Okay. Well.
On the other hand, I...
Drop it!
Whoa. I had about 20 minutes to put in Nier last night, and I happened to get to that theme park and fight that boss.
Did you fight the tank?
In that 20... No, the tank and then
the lady.
I must be beautiful.
Jack.
Tap Y.
That's probably
Hold
my
to do a
favorite
slow motion
boss.
dive when armed.
That game is something else.
But did you fight the tank?
Yeah, I fought the tank and
Why'd you fight the tank, dude? Party, man.
Yeah, I tried not to fight the tank.
I didn't fight the tank.
I ran around that whole area thinking, because I got there, I was like, surely I can avoid fighting this thing.
Sure.
But then, I don't know, I thought I had, eventually it seemed like I had to move on. What else did you not fight the tank?
It's been a while, but I remember just like standing there and being like, I don't, these robots
container
look
will
like they
make
want to
good
have a
cover.
good time. I don't want to fight them.
It's just like if you just wait long enough, you don't,
maybe.
Just,
I think I would, that's how I approached that situation, but then I also fought the tank. All right, we can shuffle to the right here. A lot of mechanics.
Yeah, this is more silent scope.
Yeah, like, you know, you're just kind of locking onto everything and...
That's the guy!
This seems pretty cool. I would have liked
Propane.
this.
I can use this to take out a group of them.
Yeah. So you pick up stuff and throw it at them and then shoot it.
Well, there goes my way
Chad is
across.
making me feel really bad for killing the party tank.
Yeah, that.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. If you just go up the stairs there and get on the roller coaster car, you can just bypass it. Well, hey, I'll get another chance, right? No? Don't tell me. Okay, don't tell me. You know what? I don't want to know. I'm into that game enough now that I want to just find out.
Yeah.
I had a feeling it was not as simple as just starting the game over.
Yeah, so there's like a manual aiming mode for cases where you want to shoot other stuff.
And no gun.
I shot a thing and it made a thing drop and it looked like I could run across that to
Your
get...
guy said, well, there goes my way across.
Yeah, it looks like I had made a new way across with that, but I didn't see, like, they did not show me where that showed up.
Ask your dog. Do you have unlimited ammo?
I like how shooting this pistol just moves you back ever so slightly. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, it looked like
Looked like it was there.
I'm a great cop.
Oh my god.
Maybe you have to go back down and around?
How about I need to play something else? Like the aiming stuff, like I'm feeling like slightly ill because I keep trying to push the wrong way and it goes the wrong way and I'm just like, ugh, it's like very disruptive.
You had enough?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
All right. Later Dead to Rights.
All right.
Oh, shit. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Start coughing when Fusion Frenzy comes up. Turn on
Because
those controllers.
This game is sick.
Now we'd like to welcome our special guest, Bill
There he
Gates.
is, Mr. Gates.
Talk
to us about malaria and minigames, which is our new premium series.
50 turns and 50 days in the hospital.
Yeah. Bill Gates has got more important things to do now than play Fusion Frenzy.
I read an article about how he was making malaria worse because all of the mosquitoes got immune to the thing that they were using on their nets, and they've become so strong now that nothing they have can stop them.
Awesome.
All right.
Super mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Waited my whole life to hear that amazing phrase.
This the city is a battleground where you compete against your friends for the glory of victory. You do that through this AR app you'll download.
Minigame Frenzy.
Let's not do a tournament. Let's just do minigame frenzy.
Let's just play some minigames.
I'm gonna be dubbed.
Yeah, I'm the
Might
man.
be Gina or maybe Zach.
I'm gonna nail me.
I'll be Jack.
Okay. Yeah.
Easy
Dub.
CPU.
Jet. Naomi. Gina.
Ooh.
Ready. Go.
Okay. Let's try Armored Antics.
Yeah.
Let's.
Grab tokens, shoot other players for points. Move players A, reverse B, shoot.
This camera works.
Get ready.
Wait, is this just combat?
Yeah.
2, 1, go!
How come my shot went away?
I shot better, and then you didn't have a bullet at the
Nope.
Oh.
I didn't realize I needed to collect the stuff. I thought it was just get points for killing.
Damn it. Damn it.
Only seconds left.
Yeah!
Wins the game.
Dumb!
Now that's what I call a minigame.
Welcome to our new series. Now that's what I call a minigame.
Volume 1.
Volume 1,
Bumper
Bumper
race.
Race. Boost, break.
Bumper? I hardly know her. Which one's boost?
A.
3, 2, 1, go!
You're gonna pay.
This is like kind of just a bad super sprint.
Very bouncy.
Oh, what happened to me?
Where is the competition?
Oh god, I got turned around because I looked at my... This one sucks.
Are you saying that?
Where is the competition?
Get around you. Yes.
You're not even close.
Get out of the way! You're behaving in a non-sportsmanlike way, and I'm going to report you to that British man.
Yeah, that British man is going to say that you are looking bad. I was in the lead for most of that, and then I lost. So. Centrifugal farce.
What does that mean?
It said collect tokens and don't fall in the gaps, but I don't know. I didn't have time to read the rest of this.
Okay, jump. Ah!
Whoa!
That is totally a gap.
Find it.
Ah!
Fell to my death.
Yeek.
I have a strat.
Yeah?
Just stay on the ring. Don't move.
Oh, you can punch.
I do a kick.
That was dangerous information to get out.
We both missed each other with the kicks and then fell independently. Oh damn. What? I lost so many? Holy shit.
Who's player 4? Computer. Damn it.
I had 70 or something and I fell out twice and lost like half and half. Energy ball.
Grab orbs. Attack players to steal orbs. Power up the orb by carrying it over the jump attack. Orbs. Jump attack, get orbs.
Get ready!
It's like power stuff.
3, 2, 1, go!
I have the orb.
I have the orb, what do I do?
You let me punch you. I got a balloon.
Oh! Fell in. I don't know what any of this means.
Now I have the orb.
Do you charge it up and then dunk it?
Oh, do you dunk it? Oh.
Right, I should have said that. Got the orb.
Solution to the CPU.
That's not the orb.
Fusion Frenzy kind of blows.
Yeah, it was not a good game.
Be ashamed of yourself, Bill.
You know, no one said Bill was like a video game expert. They just said
He's a software expert.
Little factoid here. This is Bill Gates' favorite game.
That's why you had Jay Allard.
Erodio. Hockey.
Wait, what's Exterminator?
Let's maybe pick and choose from the finest of Fusion Frenzy at this point.
Laser snare.
Wait, yeah, no, you're going way too fast.
I'm just kind of scroll through so we can get the names of everything. Roller Ruckus.
Momentum. That sounds fun.
Rude food.
Rude about rude food.
I'm requesting rude food.
About rude food.
All right. I'll do some rude.
Splat the most bugs to win and defend your burger for as long as you can. Jump, splat bugs. I'm gonna defend my burger.
This is pretty rude.
As best as I can.
Oh, you've got a guitar. That's pretty rude.
Get ready! 3, 2, 1, go!
I want to know more about this little robot that pops up to like draw the countdown timer. No, don't eat my burger! Step off my burg, bruh. Like that's is that like period appropriate?
You're harsh on my burger.
A little late.
You're burging my burger.
Yeah, maybe okay. Person was a little more like 90s.
Don't bogart my burger.
Oh, somebody took a bite out of my burger. Don't bite my burger.
All these games used to cost $60, huh?
These were 50.
50. Totally different.
How do we get the loot boxes?
Xbox Live is not up for these games, so unfortunately I don't think you can get them anymore.
I'm the best burger
The rudest.
beating bodacious beef boy.
It's Fusion Frenzy.
What?
That
We
was
didn't even
Fusion
play
Frenzy.
the one where they're in the
Oh
balls.
boy.
Yeah, it's the one to play, but
I don't know. I tried. I said it was roll momentum. It was right there.
Ninja Gaiden Black, the updated version of the original game.
I will let you know this because this game's hard.
Yeah, this will probably be the 4th video on the site of me stumbling through the beginning of this game in a
Oh,
shitty
yeah.
way.
Black?
Twice since I've been here.
Yeah.
4th video on the site.
There was a demo derby.
Yeah, it was in a demo derby.
Ryan reviewed this and gave it a 6.7? Or were they talking about Fusion Frenzy?
Yeah.
This does not seem like the type of game that Ryan would review. Oh, Ryan totally... Oh, no, never mind. That's Fusion Frenzy.
Greg reviewed.
Yeah, that's right.
So what was it? This one had like camera control.
Yeah, I think it was a different camera,
Right, that was
primarily.
Who put the speech language on Japanese?
I think it was like maybe the first game didn't let you control the camera manually, and this one did.
Yeah, I want to say that's right. I don't know if the VO is bad. I want to hear it.
I never finished either version of this game, and I always felt bad about it. It seemed like the type of game I should have. Because people fucking loved this game.
It just never did. It never did much for me.
God, like half the office was just like losing their shit over this game when it came out.
Said to have been carved out of the bones of a black dragon. It brought plague and death.
I tried numerous times over the years to get into this game and just never.
It has been sealed by those of the dragon lineage since the dawn of history because of
Does that
its
mean somebody fucked
incredible
the dragon?
capacity for
Yeah,
evil,
something like that.
made possible by the souls
there's a
of the
dragon
vanquished
lineage,
black
that means
dragons that
It's
dwell.
people.
I mean, it could be a dragon, another dragon.
It is said
But it was sealed away by...
seal
Dragons
were to
can't
be
seal away
broken,
things.
it
They
would
can
gather
stow
the
away
hatred
things.
and evil
I
of
think
mankind.
to seal, you need that.
And
You need
If it was like an ice
from
cave and you
wields
breathe
it,
fire and the fire melts the ice just enough to seal it,
into
and
the
then
devil
you
incarnate.
stop breathing fire and then it's
However,
sealed.
Not
Seems
even
a little
those
bit out
the
of a
dragon
dragon's
lineage who protected
intelligence.
know the true
Dragon
extent
could lick an envelope and
of
seal
its
it.
power.
They
They'd
got
burn
tongues.
it.
Dragons
True.
have tongues.
Yeah.
But their saliva is very hot. It would
Aren't they
burn
gonna like
the
singe
envelope.
and singe
You
the
can get like a
envelope?
good envelope.
Since ancient
Like a
times.
bone.
One of the security ones that's
This
on the
Oh,
window
yeah.
and
which is
you
said to
can't
have
see
been
through when you
used
hold it
by
up.
ancient warriors to slay the black dragons
Unskippable.
is now handed down from generation to generation in the Hayabusa Ninja clan. The modern
I remember, it's such a cool idea that they made new Ninja Gaiden games after all
Totally.
the years that it was
dragon
dormant.
sword is gripped firmly in the hands of young ninjas.
Especially because like a ton of people played those old NES games, but they always struck me as like a little bit obscure, or just like
They were a little outside of
yeah, maybe
of like Mario,
yeah,
like the biggest of the big games, but they were pretty widely played.
Sure. I guess what I mean is like I don't feel like anybody took them seriously enough to warrant this, you know?
Right.
Like to come back with this being your Ninja Gaiden revival, and it's like incredible.
The Fiends.
The Fiends. They have to be dealt with.
And then there was Sigma, right? And then Sigma was kind of a remake of Black, or an update to, like there was Ninja Gaiden Sigma, and then
I thought Sigma was
Sigma 2? Is Sigma the Black version of 2?
Maybe?
Fuck, I don't know. It got a little
Ninja Gaiden
convoluted.
Sigma 2 is a game, apparently.
So that's 2, and then Ninja
Hang
Gaiden.
on.
Like Sigma was what they called them when they came to PlayStation.
Yeah. Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 is an updated version of 2. That came to... Hang on. Okay, yeah, 2 came out on 360.
Let me tell you about the Book of Fiends.
Okay.
The Fiends.
What do you know about the Fiends?
The Dark Dragon, now full of evil intent, joined with Vigor and his spawn of evil deities to further capture the territory of Gerdu.
What's up with Irene? Where's she at?
Yeah, Irene, I think is in.
Is she actually in
I
this?
think she shows up.
Huh.
I could be wrong, but I remember that being one of my few questions about this game as well. So maybe I'm remembering wrong.
Well, that preamble just made me want to play Asura's Wrath.
Yeah,
that's always a good option. Man, this looks really sharp. Like, damn.
Yeah.
I have this on disc, and I will totally put this in an Xbox One.
I should have grabbed a disc to try out.
Well, I mean, just point is like I got it around, but like this is definitely the best looking thing we've played so far.
Totally. Moves real smooth too.
A ninja must be able to find his way even when his path is blocked.
I'll thank whoever is throwing these kunai or whatever with tutorial hints. Is it that rat?
Get that rat for health. Okay. Wait, don't open that yet. Odds that he's going to kick it open.
I'm going to say 100%.
Okay.
As someone who played this part of this game, of the original release of this game earlier this year.
I used his foot.
Yeah, see, that's a
I should have put money on it.
I guess ninjas are scoundrels. I remember you going up. Like you can't go through.
Yeah, like the door doesn't. Is that what it is? Trying to anticipate what dumb fucking thing I.
Also, this was one of the few games that ran in actual HD, right?
Yeah, this was a true 16:9 game.
Was it just 69, or did it also do 720?
Why did it 720? I don't know.
Weren't there like 3 games on the Xbox that ran in 720p?
You might be right.
Like Soul Calibur 2, I think.
Yeah, this is literally exactly what happened last time we played the demo of Ninja Gaiden. Is like.
Try going up and to the left if you can.
Like.
Yeah, like over.
No, you end up. Oh, that's right. You climb up here. That's what it is.
Hey, I remembered.
Congratulations.
I did it for everyone watching.
Wait. Screw this up.
Go up that tree.
So yeah, anytime you do touch the right camera, though, it goes into first person, so it's not like a true camera move sort of thing.
Oh man.
Hi.
Should fight these other ninjas.
Let's hit you with that.
It's messed up.
You can kick that box.
Oh, we'll be fine.
You're not gonna know how to play.
Fuck those jars.
Oh. Wall run is
finicky.
Here's where the Ninja Fortress was.
It's not a place you want to be.
It's totally a place I want to be. The ninja are all about like stealth and catching you off guard. So if you're in the temple, that means
they lose their advantage.
Exactly. Home turf disadvantage. This game is fake. He's not running like Naruto. He's not a real ninja.
You gotta unlock that. You earn it.
Arms out and slightly back.
Yeah.
You ever play that Naruto game on the 360?
One.
The open world one?
Just no.
Ubisoft one?
No.
I really like that game.
Was it good?
I mean, it's a 2006-ish, 2007 open world game, so probably not at this point.
Right.
But at the time, it was super cool.
I thought those Ninja Storm games were all right. Like, They weren't a fighting game per se, but they were fun to play with fighting game people.
This game has like a bunch of like fighting game style command inputs, right?
It does, yeah. You might. I don't know how much of that is just like available off the bat, or if it's
Nimpo.
It's stuff you kind of learn as you play. Part of its faceplate is missing. Appears to be holding something. How very Resident Evil.
Yeah, a lot of things about this game actually feel like Resident Evil. Like a lot of the sound effects and stuff.
Not defending myself especially well here.
Do you have a block?
Have a roll?
It's like a block. Except you're losing.
The enemy can't hit you if you're not next to them.
Camera's still occasionally not great. Lies of the Thousand Gods. I think you can run out here. Can you like...
Hey, look at that. Oh boy. Do you have any health things?
Yeah, I think so. He's the maximum health limit. Alright, that'll come in handy as I die in this room.
Ooh, man.
Like, kind of the only thing I want to do is the, like, jump over their head and grab them on the way over thing.
Oh, that's like the Ninja Gaiden arcade game.
Right. I know, I'm pretty sure it's in here.
Yeah, I think it totally is.
Yeah, I remember being, like, kind of crazy how it did kind of stick to what you wanted this character to do.
The ninja fundamentals.
Karma. The whole room just reset.
Oh
right,
boy, that's harsh.
All right.
Time to go.
Oh, underground storehouse. Okay, yeah. This looks nice.
Yeah.
Like for, you know, like an up-res thing, like, yeah, you know. Same way you play an old PC game on a modern machine, like, I wonder how, you know, like at 4K, what does this thing start to look like?
Yeah.
Like if the texture stuff stands out more and looks worse, or you know, the sharpness of the just the overall image. Find out that stuff soon, I guess.
This is one of 2 games on here I've actually played.
Yeah. We got one of those things. We can't
Yeah.
really do anything with it yet. Other
Well,
than
we could open the box.
remove it from the box, but we
won't do that here.
We'll do that. But you know what's in here.
Pretty
HDMI cable.
Pretty straightforward.
We'll put it through its space here.
Yeah.
It says on the back here, games play better on Xbox One X. Experience 40% more power than any other console. 40%.
Wow.
Show them the 40%.
40.
That's a weird thing.
Look at this car.
It's a weird thing to put on the box.
Crazy.
Is that? Oh yeah. Okay.
Like if you think about it, like that's the whole pitch for this thing. Is,
Yeah.
So those types of like.
I just feel like people who look at a box in a store to decide if they should buy something probably.
But
well,
like those are the people it's most effective for. They're going to go 40%.
Yeah, actually, I guess that totally plays.
40%, same price, or not same price.
I guess that actually does play to that market.
I never played the these games.
This game's
very
cool.
much.
Well, I mean, I haven't played it since oh, dude, I've played it. I haven't played it since 2003, 4. When did it come out? This game's
I
cool.
remember right. You don't even get like cool powers for
a while,
a couple hours.
I mean, it was the time rewinding stuff, right?
Yeah.
That was the big deal.
Yeah.
Was this the game that was all like, wait, that's not how it happened, and then rewinds when you die?
Maybe. Maybe. Nice and pure before it got all edgy.
Yeah, I never played that second one.
Oh, that's right. When they're all like Dark Prince.
Yeah. And I think there was like, they put like a Godsmack song.
Yeah, it was like some
in the intro of the second game.
Good.
People were not happy.
Or like Good Smack. That's what I call them because they make such good music.
And sure in one direction, but I have seen the face of time,
don't.
and I can tell you, they are wrong.
Like I feel like I remember the story being pretty good in this game. Like it just
You may
had
wonder
like
who I
a
am and why I say this. Sit down, and I will tell you a tale like none that you have ever heard. No,
That original, very first Prince of
I am
Persia
the
game
son
was
of
crazy.
Shahram,
The
a
look
mighty
of it,
king of Persia.
the animation.
On our way to Azad with a small company of men who passed through
I mean, they
India,
ported it everywhere for years.
where the promise of honor and
fucking
glory
stuck.
tempted my father into a grievous error.
Oh, that dastardly vizier.
Warrior within.
Your Majesty, I trust you will remember your promise.
Yeah. Godsmack, I stand alone without vocals.
It was Godsmack?
And straight out of line. And then we got 2 Godsmack songs in there.
Smack songs.
Smack songs.
Those are fans call Godsmack songs.
What's your favorite Smack song?
My favorite Smack song?
Sorry, what?
Yeah. It's hard to choose. I'm not only saying that because I can't name any Godsmack songs, including the 2 you just named. They've already left my head.
I like the design of the prince in this game. I like the way he looks.
If you think so, you're mistaken. For in that moment,
Not really into playing this game in a window like this.
the honor and glory I would bring my father.
Yeah, hit it.
Like I get the 4x3 stuff, but the okay, that's just like them trying to do cinematic stuff for cutscenes, like Ocarina of Time style, I guess.
Whoa!
All right.
Oh boy.
Sometimes the
They just
sharpness is at odds with the
evaporated.
animation.
Whoa!
You are on fire.
Was that fire? Okay. What?
Like the sharpness really comes through, but like I said, it does not improve the animation. Some of that stuff looks.
I mean, it's dated.
Yeah, totally, of course. I mean, you know, like I'm not expecting it to look like some modern thing, but some of these games certainly age better than others, right?
Oh, that's right. It had these 2 camera modes. You could pretty much always like swing the camera out like this.
Oh, that's neat.
Like this fixed camera angle, or go back in like this. Like it came in handy because like there are a lot of puzzles, like big environmental puzzles in this game.
I like that this is called first-person camera.
So sometimes you wanted to get like a good kind of bird's eye view of the whole puzzle or whatever. Right? So they just keep giving me the same tutorial prompts over and over.
I remember the combat being alright in this, but the puzzle stuff was really cool.
And now the gods, like, more Godsmack kicks in. Hey!
That was like...
Not a Godsmack.
No, that was like Pearl Jam.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you.
Huh. Okay.
Very flashy, at least.
They're trying.
You stunned him. He was just like, oh.
Hey!
Many men that day sought to win honor and glory on the battlefield, that their king might say to them,
Just to zoom in all dramatically as you sip one.
from the moment my sword tasted blood, I knew this
I like
would
that your
not
health
be
bar is
my
like a
way.
sword.
I would win my father's praise, not by killing, but by being the
Yeah, it really,
first
you know,
to
just
find
kind
the
of speaks
Maharaja's
to,
treasure vault and the wonders
just the eternal battle between life and death, you know?
And it's like your guy has a sword too.
Right.
Works on a lot of levels.
Mm-hmm. This game's for thinkers.
Like Godsmack.
Yeah. I think, only true intellectuals really understand Godsmack.
To be fair, you have to have a very high Q
Yeah,
to understand
absolutely.
Godsmack. Anyone to see if there's any questions about Prince of Persia?
Take that. Format his laptop.
That's happening in like an hour and change anyway, so.
Will they ever remake the OG Prince of Persia with modern controls? Probably not remake.
You mean like the
original,
like the Jordan Mechner game? That was that, wasn't it?
I would like to see another Prince of Persia game. Like, maybe not necessarily the same as these, but they reinvented it for, like, these games, you know?
There was talk for a while that they wasn't one of the Assassin's Creed games start as a Prince of Persia, and then they bailed on it at one point and went like, was it this one? Is it the one that's out this year? That they originally were like, this is our Prince of Persia reboot, and then just said, oh fuck it, it's an Assassin's Creed game.
Like recently?
I feel like that was a recent.
I don't know. I mean, they made that Prince of Persia game in 2008.
Right.
Which I liked quite a bit. Even though I'm down on it. Yeah, get that water.
Greg gave this game a 9.0.
Yeah. It was really well liked.
Prince of Persia, The Sands and Times can be recommended wholeheartedly. It looks fantastic and features responsive controls, some original gameplay mechanics, a good story, and plenty of thrilling adventure. The story was good.
Yeah, I remember it being maybe a little kind of twisty, turny a little bit.
Yeah.
Time stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe a little reality bending, if I remember. I've spent a very long time since I played this, but I feel like maybe like alter events that changes the state of the world or something. I think it's a while before you get the time rewinding.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know how much longer we would have to play to see
You have
that
to like
stuff.
go through a big temple, I remember.
Yeah, really?
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, maybe we won't try to get that far.
You like accidentally find the stuff. You like fall through like a hole.
Yeah.
Like some temple.
It's like a dagger, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get some
that's
magical
right.
dagger that lets you do
And it
all
has the sand meter in it.
Yes, that's right.
Does that get added to UI? Like your life meter is a sword and the dagger is the time juice?
I think that's right. Soldier Boy loves this game.
Yeah.
He went back and played it after he...
Like, this is the game that he, like, but at the same time, he has issues with it because you run out.
That's true, yeah.
And he was just like, there needs to be a game where you don't run out.
Yep, it's true.
It looks like Mario in a Persian suit.
Yeah.
From what I remember, the combat is just this. Just jump over guys as much as possible.
Yeah, I think there eventually are like guys who will shake you off of them or something.
Yeah. Spikes on their head so you can't step there.
Also, every fight ends with that.
Yeah, that gets to be a bit much.
Just came in through here, right? Or no? Did I? Yeah, that's where I climbed in.
Oh yeah, somebody points out this is one of the first game, or maybe the first game where your outfit like deteriorates as you play through the story.
Right, it was little stuff like that. I remember.
It's cool.
Really, just little details like that standing out. Can I climb one of these? Oh, right. Yes, now I remember what this game is about. It's a lot of wall running and jumping off of things. That's how most of the puzzles are solved.
Yeah.
From what I remember. Let's see.
How can you get up on that ledge and then
Whoa, that's not
clasp the top of that one? And
maybe. Apparently I can't wall run on this one. Nope. That one I can.
Oh. Okay.
That's what it is. Oh, it's one of these.
Oh yeah,
Probably
so
need to get up on that one so you can climb higher.
the head of this game wanted to work on something different, so it worked on a Prince of Persia spin-off. It was called Prince of Persia Assassins, but then that got dropped and turned into Assassin's Creed.
That explains it. Why I can't climb that one?
Question from the chat. What the heck is Jordan Mechner doing nowadays?
That's a good question.
Hanging out, balling. No, yeah, he did the. There was a game.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Cloth
Shall I
physics.
continue my story from here the next time we're interrupted?
Yeah, a little narration like that
Yeah.
stuff. Like it just good
I'll start the
storytelling.
story from here next time.
Stuff like that.
Like a nice wall run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
And then random slow motion.
They want to make sure you know how cool that looks.
To be fair.
Yeah,
fucking
I
cool.
mean,
I like that. I always like that if you. Whoops, well, I'm trying to run straight up. If you don't do anything at the top of your wall run, you just do that little flip off. It's all nice and graceful.
BloodRayne style. That was more of a big flip off.
Both hands on the railing, please.
And there it lay, just out of reach.
Oh, that's totally
the
it.
Dagger of Time. There was a treasure I could carry with pride as a trophy of our victory. If I could only get there.
Weird camera angle stuff.
You got there.
Nope.
Nope.
Can't go through there. Whoa. It's a weird camera angle. How did we get in there? Let's jump down here and find out. Or just die. I was really hoping I could take that fall damage.
You don't have the dagger yet,
Well, right
so
then.
you
That's
died
true.
for real.
Yeah.
All right. Should we move on?
Yeah.
All right. We could puzzle our way through that room, but...
All right.
That is Yosuke's voice actor from Persona 4.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, Red Faction 2 seems like they really just kind of took a bad grab of the box art for that screen right there, and also this one.
Yeah,
is
like it's not even
$15
cropped
instead of 10.
properly.
Yeah.
THQ.
It's interesting that like the concept of nostalgia for the original Xbox is still a little weird to me because that thing kind of just came to me.
Yeah.
You tend to think of it as a failed console in a sense.
Kind of.
Because of how they treated it and how they cut it off.
It never felt that way for me because every multi-platform game that came out I played on the Xbox.
Yeah.
'Cause they always looked best.
Yeah, it
on
was a
there.
better looking game. Yeah.
So I actually played a ton of games on the Xbox.
I want to save it to my memory card.
Is that where the Xbox Live headset plugged in also in that memory card slot?
Yeah.
Okay. They do anything else with that thing?
There's a keyboard adapter for Phantasy Star Online.
That's where you put your Chow Garden.
Would destroy the Commonwealth, who would have our nation humbled from within. But we are strong enough to fight the Red Faction.
Chad is not big on Red Faction 2.
I remember Red Faction 2 being a letdown
Just so you know.
compared to Red Faction
Yeah,
1.
that's the vibe I'm getting in here is that even people that liked Red Faction 1.
Yeah, like this is a pretty dramatically different thing that
Ask for victory. It is with
I just don't remember a damn thing about it other than
Don't screw up, Alias. Chancellor Sopot wants. Chancellor Sopot gets.
inverted aim by default. Fuck you. My song. Working on.
It's beautiful. I'm gonna cry.
Track to base insertion is complete at Charlie Delta 09er.
How many Red Faction games have there been?
There's 1 and 2, and then there was the...
Was there another one before the open world game, Guerrilla?
No, I think there was 1, 2, then Guerrilla.
Guerrilla's 3? And then Armageddon. Armageddon? Was that the name of that last one?
Yeah.
I reviewed that game, and I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, Armageddon. That game was a bummer.
Skip explosives.
So it's every odd Red Faction game is good.
Yep.
This doesn't look like it's gonna let me do what I want. Who would do that?
Monsters.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, only 4 Red Faction games.
I don't have a clear firing lane. You must take out those towers. And they're gonna use that nano cell for something.
Look at that geomod.
What?
Geomod?
We talked about this very thing in our most recent podcast after show.
You're getting shot to F up.
Yeah.
If you want to hear more about destructible environments, listen to Technically Food with Ben and Jeff.
Yeah. I'm just like burning through health kits. Like I can't even tell where the fuck I'm supposed to go.
Blow up more of that wall.
Yeah, make your own path.
I can't. But it's this part doesn't blow up.
That part's indestructible. That part is tougher than your bullets.
Can you not jump?
Quick 180. No, I can't jump.
Damn it, Jared can also do a quick 180.
Right? Jump. Oh, it's the right. Click the right stick. Of course. I'm an idiot. How could I have not?
That was not red, and yet it blew up. I'm not sure what to think of that. Also, you're dead.
It's a great death animation.
Don't
Really,
fade to black.
Yeah.
Support wants, Chancellor Support gets.
I mean, I guess that's realistic to if you died. Like, you wouldn't, like, go like, oh, no, I'm dead, and die. You're out.
Tractor base insertion is
story last
complete
week.
to Charlie Delta
No.
09.
About the brain being able to live a little bit longer and maybe be aware of it being dead.
A lot of people said that, like, that would happen at the guillotine. Like, if you get decapitated, you...
I always thought about that, but, like, I assume the lack of blood.
But, you know, you probably still have just enough time to go, oh,
like a
shit.
fraction of a second.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, cutting off the oxygen supply to the brain is real bad.
Yeah.
You must take out those towers.
Or real good. if
Dr.
you're trying to
Brad
party.
says.
Yeah. But what I mean in terms of, it's why on planes they always tell you to put your mask on first.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you will lose consciousness almost instantly as soon as the air is gone.
Oh, I'm dead.
This fucking sucks. Just everything about the way this feels.
If this tech does what they say.
Hobo Zero says, why is this making me want to play the first level of Sin again?
Well, see, now Sin is just a great game.
Did they ever put Sin out on consoles?
Clear, I'm
No.
inbound. ETA 30
so.
seconds.
Huh.
Clear the enemy troops for me.
Hold the courtyard until the strike arrives.
Everybody wants to know if this is Jason Statham.
I'd say probably not, but I guess it could be. Holding this courtyard.
I have a visual of the target. Stand clear of the doors, Alias. This will be hot.
This will be hot. Oh.
How is this the one expensive game?
Yeah, like why is this 115?
It is Jason Statham.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Lance Hendrickson, Jason Statham.
Wow. They got some names.
Yeah.
For this not so great game.
All responses, full alert. This is not
Some people were saying in here that this game is basically just kind of a pretty generic, straightforward shooter without much geomod.
Yeah, right. Like it didn't take proper advantage of the cool thing their engine did. Because like in that first game, you're practically fucking digging.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This is right in between the transporter and the Italian job in the Jason Statham. Oh, he's in Call of Duty 1.
Really needed to figure out what his place in the Statham verse was.
Man, what a good actor. He's so good at
one thing.
being Jason Statham. He's incredible at it.
Is he really acting at all then?
Damn. I wasn't ready to get this philosophical about Jason Statham, but here we are.
I keep hitting X, and that's still not the reload button.
Oh, but now you've got dualies.
Splat dualies?
Yeah.
Dual roll.
Can't. This
game looks bad.
It's bad, and it's more expensive than all the other original Xbox games. Which is just,
Can you shoot that guy?
I mean, the crosshair changed to an X and everything. Plain as day that you were not to shoot that man.
Like, the tooltip before we launched in that level was like, don't shoot your friends, it will affect your karma and the outcome of the story. But what did I do?
The game ends and it's completely normal, except your friend turns and says, "You're kind of a dick."
Yeah, you really seem kind of shitty.
What was your filtering process for the games on the stream?
I didn't buy Grab by the Ghoulies because it came with Rare Replay.
Right. That makes sense. Sure.
That's
what else?
the scientific method.
And what else is there? There's like Psychonauts.
Oh, I think Psychonauts is the one other one.
Okay. Is that everything?
That's everything.
Okay.
Did you play this? This like remake slash reboot of Pirates?
No, I never played the old Pirates. I have 0 Pirates.
I played the old Pirates a lot and like loved it and was never great at it, but I sure spent probably hundreds of hours playing Pirates.
Pirates!
Pirates!
And I remember this thing coming out and going like, dude, they're making a new Pirates? That's the craziest shit I've ever heard.
I remember in the office people being super stoked for this game.
Yeah, and I remember it coming in and being immediately like, this is nothing at all like original
Wait,
Pirates.
modify your ship's flag. Nice.
By modify, they mean choose.
Yeah.
Pirate stuff, done.
Yeah, I guess you are a pirate.
Yeah, I remember like people finding this game to be really charming, and I just had this like, this is not at all Pirates.
I always thought they could make a good Pirates of the Caribbean game.
They
were.
Yeah. That thing, I played it. That thing had promise.
Not the marquee.
I bear ill tidings. You suck, and I hate your food.
The fleet was lost. You guys are jerks. Pay up. This is all ours now.
Especially this chicken. Whoa. The dude sucks at being a swordsman.
Yeah.
He just let a kid run away.
Oh, probably should have. Oh, well. Such a foul deed.
That Marquis is a real shitty guy.
Whoa.
Sorry. Your name is Richie Incognito.
Yep. Oh, let's just go with. I would always go with Wit and Charm.
Here's a little rose.
When I played the original game, but let's just go with Vincent.
Some requests for the narration to be performed.
I like that the Spanish guy is just Captain Hook. Oh.
If you reports to attack because Spain's so tough.
What you got?
It's a great place from which to harass southern Cuba.
Yeah, of course they are.
Let's go with this one.
Privileged last pirate. Welcome aboard, Mr. Incognito.
The crossing with fraud with terror.
Do you like my English accent?
No.
It's fantastic.
No, because it was too good.
Distinguished
That's why I
the
didn't
real
like
thing.
it.
Like, yeah.
Oh, got slapped, and now my chain's gone. Oh. I do believe this is how games of original pirates start, because there's mutiny and you are declared captain. Actually, I guess you get into a sword fight, and if you lose, there's kind of a thing. But you generally win the first sword fight, unless you really fuck it up.
You get some serious rope burn off that.
Yeah. They had tough hands back then. It worked a lot. You know, if you type for a living and then slide down a rope, yeah, you're gonna be bleeding by the end of that.
Use my fingertips.
This is weird. Like, they just don't do games and cutscenes like this with like zero dialogue, like zero spoken dialogue.
Yeah.
And like it comes off like The Sims or something almost, right? It's like it's weird.
Sid Meier's not
that
one
it's bad,
on cutscenes. Enter attack mode.
So, I mean, like, it's still a strategy game. Like, what was so different?
This stuff is kind of right out of that game, but it never felt like there wasn't really that story stuff about like the family and all that.
I don't know why aiming those cannonballs looks really fun. Or really satisfying to land a hit.
Oh, damn.
I'm on the left.
You messed up those sails.
I think I really went flying into the drink.
Ramming speed.
Alright, they gave up. Keep the boat. Why not?
You have a boat friend.
Yep.
Should probably get those sails replaced.
They didn't realize that I just jacked a boat coming out of their port, so we're still cool.
Or those guys were jerks. The evil Spanish.
You know, in retrospect, a lot of this is straight out of that original game. All right, we're working for the British now.
Cheers, Tom.
Repair your sloop. How much gold do you...
Triple hammocks. Like, let's just sell this thing.
We should probably, either sell it or... It seems cool.
I do seriously.
Hey, you know that ship that just left your port?
You want to buy it? What do you...
I blew it up, kind of. Do you want to buy it?
It's a little fucked up now.
Hell yeah.
Despotos. Survive.
Wayne and Zella.
Chad asks what other original Xbox games we would like to see.
That's a Radio Future.
Test.
I feel like I need to get a list in front of me.
Yeah.
Here are some notable original Xbox games. Jade Empire. That's a good one. All the Halos are out already. Like Fable, that Fable remake came out on 360. Jeez, maybe there aren't that many more.
Slow time's pretty good.
Like almost everything on this list either has been re-released to death or like it was out on other platforms at the same time.
Running? Tuning power.
War with the English.
Implicated.
A lot of people mentioning that this game would be a good fit for a Nemesis system type thing.
Yeah. So since we blew up that English ship, now that these guys, these are the Dutch, right? They're like, hey, that's cool that we're at war with those guys.
I thought this was the Spanish. Because they were like, this is the nearest enemy city.
You know, it might be right. I don't know what the flags are.
Winning time.
I just don't know what the flags are.
Oh,
so now who's your ally?
Both of them are because I've accepted these letters from both of them. But at any point, I can just like sail away and then be like, "Yo, Trinidad." I think no, maybe not. I was gonna say I should be able to hit X here and fight, but maybe not.
Jet Set Radio Future, Panzer Dragoon, Orta, Otogi. There's some of those games coming up, chat. Freedom Fighters.
Jack Rackham's Treasure. Freedom Fighters.
Yeah. First Mercenaries.
Yeah.
There's a few games. Psyops. Like, who would even make that deal at this point?
Warner.
Okay.
Let's get him like one more fight here, trying to board a ship, because that's where the fencing is.
Who put this out? Is this 2K?
It's 2K.
Yeah, okay. Who was the original Pirates? That wasn't Microprose, was it?
Yeah.
It was?
Yeah.
So how did like Sid Meier somehow take that IP with him?
Microprose, I think 2K purchased all that
stuff. Oh, so they just have all of it?
I think that's them now. Sails up or down. Can I just like ram these dudes and go into boarding? Or is there something I have to do first? Yeah, I thought I could just ram them and do a sword fight, but maybe not. Get fucked up.
They lost a bunch of cannons.
Oh man. Boats are nuzzling each other. Something's gonna happen.
Taunt, defend, attack. Got it.
Taunt him. I got him.
Yeah, so like if you were good at the fencing minigame in the original one, you could just take on ships that were way bigger than you were. Usually, like you would have to not get hit ever and get in like 1,000,000 hits against the really powerful ships. That's how they would do it. Like if a ship was too powerful, just the fencing would be way harder. But
and if you won, you just got the ship?
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
I've earned a promotion with the Spanish governor of Trinidad. Okay, it's pirates.
Pirates.
And lastly, I don't know how much of this we'll get into. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it being a role-playing game and all.
Sure.
Not going to see too much. But KOTOR.
Yeah.
KOTOR's good.
I haven't played this since it came out, but I have extremely fond memories of it.
Did you ever look at it on iPad or any of the other
I think
did?
when did it come out on PC originally? It was like not very long after the Xbox, right?
Yeah.
That was the version I played.
Yeah, PC is what I played, but
I was pretty late to this game. I played it around the time 2 was coming out.
Okay.
So I like knew about the twists and all that, but it was still really enjoyable.
Okay, yeah.
It's made by BioWare, remember them? Yeah.
Who's that? Wait, who was that again?
They were a Canadian developer. They started doing medical
They did Mass
software.
Effect 2.
Right.
Right.
That was a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the PC version of this only came out like 4 months after the Xbox. That's what I played.
Here's a trailer.
I think this was my first BioWare game, actually.
Hey, you want to know something fucked up? This game's not canon anymore. I don't know if it ever technically was.
Actually, are you sure about that? I think you might be right, but I feel like there were some loopholes in
There were a couple like comics or something that they carried over.
Right, exactly. Like I don't think this game made it through the loophole, but I know there were a couple of exceptions when the great like reckoning happened with the Disney stuff.
She looks like Han Solo.
Yeah. Quick character.
I like how the head like goes back to neutral. Put it all in charisma.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you want to persuade, you know.
Yeah.
I guess the points eventually start costing more, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's like D&D.
Love a good speech check.
Yeah. Okay, so they have individual. Let's just go recommended. I just want to see what they look like. Feats. Efficiency of light, medium, heavy. Wookiees and droids cannot wear armor suits.
That checks out.
Yeah.
+1 to demolitions and stealth. Persuade, awareness, treat injury. It's just recommended, sure, fine. Name Wendell Winry. Wene Jast. Melee Chan.
I like Melee Chan.
Patra Star. Done.
There you go.
That's just this guy from SpongeBob. You didn't. That's not a unique name.
Random. Random will include every name that ever existed or never existed. That's what random means.
Oh man, look cool. It's just like the movie.
Oh shit.
It's like how they start with the
Bump
movie.
this.
Like the movies always say that thing, and then this happens, and it's just like that.
Knights of the Old Republic.
So where? 4,000 years before the rise of, I guess, the Old Republic. So this is before
The
even
Rise of the Galactic
prequels?
Empire is the prequel.
Okay, way before.
This is
Okay.
thousands of years
Yeah.
before. Like the prequels are only like 20 years before the originals or something.
So is this the earliest fiction?
I think so. Yeah.
I guess we don't know that. There's probably some fucking book that.
Yeah, probably.
There's got to be something out there.
Oh man, the E.
Like the first Force user or something.
Yeah. Yeah, they sharpened this up.
Yeah, this looks decent.
I think, honestly, like some of the hardest stuff about looking at these games has been the 4x3 stuff. I almost wish that they had put borders with like some sick original Xbox art or something, just to fill the screen to remind you, like, hey, this is supposed to be this way. Because when you just see this window like this of video, and I guess the text helps, but
man, having played Mass Effect 1 not that long ago, like the leap from this to Mass Effect 1 is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I mean, this doesn't look terrible, but it looks pretty primitive.
Did you fall out of your bunk and hit your
Mass Effect
head?
1 holds up.
The
That
Endar
thing still looks
Spire is the ship we're stationed on.
pretty good.
This ship. You probably
well, I wonder
don't
how
even
this
know
game
who
looks
I
on the
am, do
PC.
you?
Yeah, better, but I mean, like, I'm talking about like facial animation and stuff that's not going to change from platform to
We
platform.
work opposite shifts. I guess that's why you haven't seen.
On the other hand, like, I mean, like, the Mass Effect 1's facial animation is better than Mass Effect
We have
Andromeda's
to make
facial
sure
animation.
she makes
you
it
know,
off
like-
the ship alive. Bastel is the command. One of our primary duties. I heard what everyone's saying about you. You've explored the farthest reaches of the people with your skills and abilities are hard to find. I know you're a scout and not a soldier. So hurry up and grab your gear. You need to suit up.
Okay.
Circle around his face. It's like, hey. Get items. 50 XP.
Here's a bunch of guns for you, still no clothes.
Right.
Oh, clothing.
Oh, clothing.
There you go. Equip clothing.
I'll have to get out of bed in the morning and equip some clothes.
And a cardio package.
I don't ever unequip that.
Yeah, that's probably a bad idea.
Alright, we'll go gun.
You're Han now.
Yep.
Okay, let's move out. We should stick together. You'll have.
Trask, join my party.
Because of the attack, this room is in lockdown. But don't worry, I've got the override code.
That voice is
You'll have to
very
use me to
familiar
unlock
and
the door.
it's really bugging me.
What's this guy's name?
You always control the leader of the party. You can switch who is the party leader by pressing the black button. Press the black button now to switch me to the party leader. Then use me to open the door. Simply target the door.
This is such
then
weird
press the
video
A
gamey
button to
phrasing.
Push the black button.
Use me to do a thing.
Wait, Ed Asner was a voice in this?
No.
Master Vrook Lamar.
Okay, sure. All right. Any other celebrities?
Open, you better take
Now I want to know.
Jennifer Hale.
Yeah. I mean, she's awesome, but
yeah. I'm looking.
I'm talking of an Ed Asner like caliber.
Doesn't look like it.
Best pilots. If he says
What's this guy's name? Trask?
Yeah, sounds like a robot.
I'm not even seeing him.
Yeah, I don't see any other big names. Cam Clark.
Beep, 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 boop.
Yeah, Trask is not even listed in IMDb.
That door is locked. I don't have the codes to open it. But switch me to the
Hey, how about Phil Lamar? He's in this game.
He's in every game.
Yeah.
Phil Lamar fucking gets around.
Yeah.
It's still so weird. I still think of Phil Lamar as Mad TV guy.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Not guy who is in practically every video game.
These Sith must be the advanced.
I think of him as guy who was Osmosis Jones in the TV version of Osmosis Jones that I watched a lot of for some reason. Osmosis Jones, fine film. Wow, this looks like a lot going on.
That's kind of how this goes down, right? The characters just sort of stand there and continue attacking.
Yeah, and you can pause the action
until things happen.
With the Sith. Good thing
No, it will.
to heal our wounds. It might be a good idea to use
There it
one
is. We
now
killed him.
before our
Darth
next
Vader.
battle.
That was him. He's goner. Beep bop beep boop.
Oh, I got a theory. I think Trask is General Snoke.
I'm General Snopes. Ask me anything and I'll tell you if it's true or not.
Is it true that if you eat too many Smarties, your pancreas calcifies?
Yes.
Well, I've got bad news for me.
Is it true that if you swallow your chewing gum, that you digest it for 7 years?
Yes.
I'm here.
Is it true that I'll never find happiness?
Yes. Oh, so hungry. Oh, tummy ache. Oh.
I love going to the Foot Locker and getting a frag grenade.
Like Han Solo mode? Yeah, definitely. You know, it's kind of awesome that this game is available because you know, like this is a fucking big ass game.
Yeah, $10 is
for $10. Like that's you know like. Wait, what are the graphics and sound options? Okay, this is brightness and stuff.
Eventually, you go hang out with Karth. HK-47.
Yeah,
that guy's funny.
Oh right.
He's a murderous robot who wants to kill you. Except he works for you.
Oh my tum tum. I think that's gonna do it.
Yeah. That's it for Xbox.
That's it for Xbox.
Happy Easter, Xbox.
Whip game.
Hey, this stuff works.
Yeah, it does.
And it's better than I would have expected.
I'll be curious to see what the like right before they announced this stuff was coming out, a list of games started showing up on their website, like Xbox.com pages for some of these games started showing up with some of the box art, and King of Fighters Neo Wave was on the list.
Yes.
And that's not available.
Oh, it did not make it out.
Yeah.
Oh, huh. Because that was in some of the like official articles I saw.
Yeah. Yeah. That was just like people.
They were pulling
scraping the
from
site
those
or trying
lists.
to poke around
Okay.
the site and finding
Okay.
pages like placeholder pages.
Okay,
and stuff
yeah,
like
like
that.
this story from Polygon has Neo Wave in the list.
Yeah, that is not in the store
Okay.
unless it is just not on the original Xbox game pages or whatever.
Yeah.
So one would assume that one would also be coming. I think that's the thing I wonder is like how frequently do we see new original Xbox games hitting?
Yeah.
And how many can they actually get? That's the stuff I'm curious about.
Yeah,
this is like a good initial salvo.
It's not bad.
It's like varied, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like
there's a couple stinkers in there, but
yeah. Red Faction 2.
They put like a little bit of effort into some of
Yeah.
the effort that they put into them looks pretty nice on some of them. Like
Yeah, like
Persia
it turned out.
looks pretty nice.
Yeah, they've been talking about, you know, when they sent out kind of the info about this stuff coming out, they talked about like, oh, we've got this method named after the engineer that came up with it that helps render them at higher resolutions and stuff like that. And at the time I didn't know what it meant, but you load it up, you're like, oh, okay, it's like it seems like it is like a higher internal resolution that is sharpening up some of the edges on these polygons.
yeah, they said like higher color depth and
Yeah,
some other
which is something that other
bells and whistles.
hobbyist emulators do. If you go down that rabbit hole, there's a lot of stuff like that out there that does that for other polygonal systems with a very similar effect. So I wonder if it's just kind of like they did that.
Yeah, good of them to put the effort in though.
Yeah,
and good of them to not make you buy the games again if you have them already.
Right, even the discs or whatever, like and stuff like that. You know, they were saying like, hey, when they get like Halo and stuff like that out there, that like you'll be able to system link between 3 generations of Xbox.
That's kind of
because of the way the backwards, because it all works like that.
Yeah,
that's neat. That's crazy.
I look forward to the Kotaku story that shows all 3 Xboxes.
That shows someone doing it
network together.
You're like, all right,
like that's awesome.
Salute.
That's awesome that somebody did the.
It's probably not going to be me, but I'm glad someone will do that.
Yeah, that's.
But yeah, I kind of wish that they had maybe built in some of the land tunneling stuff that some of the fans of these games are using to kind of keep playing system link games.
Yeah.
And Unreal Championship 2 was the one that I would love to see. Was that original Xbox? That was 360.
No, that was original.
That was original. Yeah. The one that had Raiden in it, the third-person thing.
Yep.
That would be a cool one to see too. Yeah. So I don't know. I will be interested to see how much they pursue this. It is kind of a minor thing.
Yeah.
All like at the end of the day, but it's neat.
Yeah.
Like you can play the full, not full, but everything with an Xbox name on it is theoretically playable on one machine, which is
that's cool.
A neat idea.
Yeah.
The Xbox One.
Oh.
One machine.
Right.
I finally get
what's
it.
the 10 then on this thing?
It's finally a
Xbox
good
One
name.
10. What does that mean?
4 years later.
It's 10 times as good.
Also, can you believe it's been 4 fucking years since this thing came out?
No, I cannot. That's the most alarming part about all this.
Scares
is like,
the hell out of me.
Is that like 4 years? Because wasn't the original Xbox kind of in the market for about 4 years?
This would be the end of the system if we were on that timeline or on that timetable. Even if it was like your standard 5-year thing, we would be a year off from these things.
We would be loosely starting to hear stuff about what
Yeah.
the PlayStation 5 would be and what the Xbox 4, Xbox 4 every one. Yeah, we'll crack this thing open. I don't think there are many games that support it just yet because all the patches and stuff still have to hit.
Yeah.
And we can't actually turn it on a video yet.
Yeah.
So, but we can take it out of the box and hold it and go, this seems heavy.
Yeah, we should do that.
We'll do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
So look forward to that video of us saying, this seems heavy. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.